Hi, it's Tanya, the Canadian Stamper. Welcome to Saturday morning crafting. I am so pumped for today, but I unstuck my glue and look what's happening to my glue. It's totally just creating a hot mess in there. I unstuck it because we're crafting today and I was trying to get prepared. There is so much to see today. I asked Lance if he would be my cameraman. He politely said no. So I got a smoothie instead, so that's good times. I have a whole list. I'm gonna show you. This is my list. Don't get overwhelmed. I'm gonna walk you through it all, and it's gonna be super, super fun. So my friend Laura, when we were in Houston, I rewatched my lives just to, I don't know, just critique myself. And anyways, I was sitting on the hotel bed and Laura was sitting on her bed, and I'm listening. She's like, oh, you know, you're so funny and whatever. And I realized that I said super fun a lot. So we're gonna do a little game today. Good morning, Kate. If anybody wants to take a wild guess as to how many times Tanya said super fun in my Facebook Live last weekend, I'm gonna give away a prize. It might actually be something from these goodies that I have, like the new catalog stuff. And my pre-order, UPS fail, it says that it was delivered yesterday and there is nothing at my door. So right after this live, I'm calling UPS to say, where's my package? Good morning, I see you all jumping on. Okay, so if you just missed that, super fun, lots on my live last weekend. If you want to comment how many times you think I said it, and I'm not going to say it anymore, super fun, that's it. I'm going to do a prize. Okay, let's get on with it. I'm going to show you some stuff, we're going to craft, and then I'm going to show you some stuff. It's going to be amazing. Can't wait. Okay, let's flip and do it. Top of the morning. Lance and I are kidless right now because Zachary is in Belize. Little school trip, and he says this morning they've already been to a butterfly farm, which is good. Oh, thanks, Kyle. I see I'm just trying to see if I can, no, I want to zoom out. No, can't zoom out anymore. So I'm just going to bring up your comments, and I want to remind, this is the current catalog. There's two current catalogs right now. We're going to be talking a lot about catalogs. Mini and the annual, and then here's the new one. Here's the new Stampin' Up! Catalog, right there. I can't open it, but it's got like an embossed, shiny, I don't know if you can maybe see that. Oh yeah, there you go, you can see it. And that's the back with some more shiny and glimmer. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go over some stuff, and then we're gonna craft, and then I'm gonna show you some more stuff. Okay. Just to get us going. So here's my lanyard from Onstage. So Onstage is the annual Stampin' Up! Event. Next year, it's in 3 countries, France, United States, and Australia. So if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you are welcome to attend. So these mean different things in my little badges, but that's my name tag. So Stampin' Up! Did something fun this year, which is something called a product playground, and this is your passport. So you got this in your welcome bag, which I'm going to show you all the swag. And so this tells you kind of what the room looked like. So you kind of went around and you got to do and see all of these things. It was really cool. And then here's a little check sheet to make sure you got all the things. So QR codes are coming. So if you're not sure what a QR code is, what you do is you hold your camera, your cell phone camera, over this, and you don't take a photo, but as you hover over it, a little yellow thing will pop up, which is a hyperlink to the website that's associated with this. That's what a QR code is. Now, we have new in colors. Here they are, pretty in pink. Let me put it to the side. Pretty in pink. Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, and Shy Shamrock. So after, I'm going to revisit these later, but there they are together. And I'll show you the ones, the colors that are retiring. So these are the in colors. So every year Stampin' Up! Releases 5 new colors. They call them in colors. And you'll get cardstock, an ink pad, an ink refill, ribbon, and Stampin' Blend markers. And then they'll have other products like designer series paper and embellishments and things that all match. So that's what's great about Stampin' Up! Products, is that they have coordinating colors for all of the things that you need to craft with. This is a new edition as well. We got this in the product Playground, and it is a coveted tool. So in the new catalog, the new catalog is completely revamped, which I love. There's mixed opinions. I'm a lover of change, so I'm good with it. I see the positive, and the cup is half full for me, and I hope to share that sentiment and theme with you as well. So this will tell you in the catalog, there's a photo of this. I'm wondering if I can maybe create these, and then if people want to get them, or maybe Stampin' Up! Will sell them, I'm not sure. So it's just your standard color wheel. So if you want monochromatic, triadic, complementary. So I used this morning when I was picking out the colors for our project. So, excuse me, I put complementary on Fresh Freesia, which is right here in the red family. That's weird. That's red. Oh, red violet. Fresh Freesia. And then I went over here to what would be like a complementary color. And I picked Lost Lagoon, which is right there. So this color wheel I'm pretty happy with, and it will be super helpful. So in the new catalog, you will see there's a focus on colors and being able to blend and connect colors together that are complementary. Anyway, so you'll learn more about that. Now, at Stampin' Up! On Stage in Houston, we got to sign up, some of us did, for this On Stage After Hours. I think it probably sold out. I showed a picture of it. Oh, I need to bring up comments. I showed a picture of it when I was there. It easily, I counted, there was 10 people per table, and there were so many rows. There was easily 2,000 people there, 100%. It was crafting chaos, but it was amazing. And I'll say it, super fun. So if you're just joining, last live, I said super fun several times. And so if you want to put a guess in today's live to how many times I said super fun. Did anybody notice, by the way, that I said super fun so many times? Tell me, I can take it. I can take constructive feedback. Was it too much? Did you notice? Did it annoy you? I'm sorry if it did. Anyways, I'm going to draw a prize for whoever gets closest without going over. Okay. We could sign up. Where's my stamp set? We could sign up for after hours. And in signing up for Stamping After Hours, you got to pick one of 3 new products from the annual catalog. I picked this one, Spotlight on Nature. It comes with these dies. This is brand new product from the annual catalog. Look at these circles. Amaze balls, love them. I haven't tried them yet. So this is the one I picked. And then, so there was 10 of us at a table, and then you got this. So you got a bag, excuse me, you got a bag with all of your kits in them, and this pouch, plus you got paper, and you got ribbon, and all this stuff. And then there was some stuff at the table that you also got to use. But this here is a little sneak peek as to what's coming in the new catalog. Kyle, you noticed, but it's me. Okay, as long as it wasn't annoying. I apologize if it was annoying to people. I didn't even realize. I was just having so much fun and wanted to share that. So in the new catalog, Stampin' Up! Is helping us crafters with some sketch designs, and this little brochure doesn't disappoint. So sketch 1, sketch 2, and sketch 3. I was, once upon a time, did some sketches on my social media, and then school got in the way, but Stampin' Up! Is actually providing us with some sketches. So, for example, this first card, this is the sketch that it's using. And then here's all of the stuff that you needed. Here's all the measurements. And then of course the finished product. But this one was not one of the stamp sets that I picked, but you each got 3 designs. So somebody at our table picked this stamp set, and then they also got to make this one and this one. So that's the 3 sketches and the 3 designs with their stamp set. And then this one, excuse me, Country Flowers, Citrus Blossoms was this first 3. Country Flowers was the next one. Sketch 1. Oh, these are different sketches. Are they? No. I'm looking here. No, they're the same. Yeah. And then this one. This set, I did not buy this one, but it's got some flowers in it, but then it's also got these pots with some like big green leafy plants. They're pretty fun. So, and then this last one was Country Flowers. And then this one, the Spotlight on Nature. That's the one that I got. So here's my first card design. I love the sketches too, Kyle. Yeah, and Gail, 100%. It's amazing. They have really, I love it. I just love it. The new catalog and the way they've set it up. Focus on color, focus on sketches. They give you the top 10 crafting tools that you should have, and it's really, I think they've done a wonderful job. So anyways, the same all the way through, but this is the one we're going to make today. So what happened in the product, in this crafting after hours, is that the people who had the citrus blossom let the other people stamp, and we cut our pieces and then tucked them aside. And then the people who had the country flowers, they let us all stamp and set them aside. And then the ones that had spotlight on nature. So anyways, we shared, and so I have all of these. Okay, truth be told, they're not done because it was crafting chaos, but it was fun. There was actually one gal, I felt bad for her. She had to tap out. It was just too much. There was like so much happening, and it probably, I don't think 10 people at a table, I think it was too much. There's too much happening at the one table. But anyways, we all worked together and helped, you know, pull together all the different pieces. So say for this card, somebody would grab all of the different pieces and start cutting 10 of each of these, and then we'd pass them around so that everybody didn't have to do the same cutting and everything. So we figured that out, and it was a good way to get us organized. All right, let's do it. So here's now these use the new in colors, which I don't have yet. They're on the way. So we're just going to use these colors. So Copper Clay, which is right there. We're going to use Lost Lagoon and Fresh Freesia because I think it will work. So here's the measurements. Pecan Pie cardstock base. Now, actually, fun fact, in here, the watercolor paper is this orange piece. And you would, when we were at the table, we're like, hey, what's happening? Like, we don't have, this isn't one of the new in colors. We didn't really know what was going on, but it's watercolor paper. So what they wanted us to do is take the watercolor paper, and you'll see over here, we had some other tools, one being the water painters, and pick up some ink and make this background with blends, watercolor and ink. So I'm not fancy like that, so I'm cheating, and I'm going with just a piece of, what is this, crushed curry. And then I'm doing basic white cardstock. And then I have my little sentiment strip. Oh, it's crooked, but that's right. We're all a little crooked, right? All right, so let's stamp first. So, and again, if you're just joining, we're going to use this stamp set, specifically these 4 stamps. And I'm going to use Lost Lagoon. Oh, Joanne, you must have been there. Yeah, did you find it was like very, it was stamp mayhem, really. Okay, we're gonna stamp our background first. So let me show you. See back in here? There's some texture in the background. So we're gonna use this one. Find the camera? I am. Okay, so I'm just gonna chat to you while I'm stamping. Oh, that's the wrong piece. Haha, some of you are looking at it going, no, Tanya, it's the wrong piece. I got it. So Zach left on Tuesday for Belize. They seem to be having a super fun time. I mean, how could you not in Belize? And they went to a butterfly farm this morning. Butterfly farm? Museum? I don't know. And Zach said there was a lot of medium-sized butterflies with that were alive. So that's good. It's interesting. Yesterday they did a jungle night hike and they went tubing through a cave. And what else did they do? Oh, zip lining. They went zip lining. Okay. So now we're gonna use this one and I'm gonna follow what's happening here. So it looks like I'm stamping off the page. I might just actually stamp our butterfly first because I don't want there to be no room. That would be disappointing. Is that folder guide available to us? You mean this little book, Jan? For you, my friend, because you're a Creative Canadian team member. Of course it's available to you because it's available to me, and what's available to me is available to my team. I feel like this is not a very juicy ink pad. Stand by. I need to test on something. I am also happy to take photos, like high-res photos. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. I haven't stamped with these obviously yet, but what's pretty about this is that, oh, it's not very focused, is the detail in the butterfly with the soft ink. Okay, I'm just geeking out on that. Let's focus. So I can take high resolution photos and post them online. If that's of interest to you, could you please just say, yes, photos please, or something, and then that'll remind me to do it later. Yeah, love this butterfly. Maybe it's the color too that I love. Okay. Now let's test this because I've never stamped with this. So let's just test. Photos, good. Thanks ladies for posting that. Maybe I'll put them in my newsletter and I'll also pardon me, put them on my Facebook page. Oh wow. You know us stampers, and if you're new or thinking about stamping, I'm going to give you an aha moment, is when you stamp and you look at it and you go, ooh, ah. It looks really cool stamped. I think I'm taken back as to how crisp these fine lines are. All right. It's good. I'm happy with my purchase. That's good. All right. Now, Gail, I see you commenting, but I think are you in New York? I thought I saw photos of you, photo evidence of you being in New York City. I have been to New York City once. It's, aside from it being super loud with all the taxi cabs and honking and carrying on, it was awesome. I really loved it. I'm gonna make a mess here. I need to just, on my glass mat. Yeah, so I don't know if you're still there or if you are, oh, you're home now. Yeah, I enjoyed New York City. I'm just kind of eyeballing this you know. Does anybody else love this stamp set? Is it giving you the same vibe that I'm getting? What am I doing here? I'm trying to just get a little piece there. There we go. Okay. So, I have, I think maybe three spots left for my April 6th Craft and Chat. So I had to cancel really the May Craft and Chat. So it's $30. You get $25 in Stampin' Up! Product, and you get to make 5 cards, like buffet style. So you get the basket, you bring your adhesives and stuff, and then, yeah. So there's a few spots left for that. If I have my order, which I'm sure I will by then, I will do a mixture of stuff that's retiring as well as a little bit of new. Not a ton of new. I want to kind of focus on some of the stuff that's retiring as well and not coming back, because I don't want people to miss out. Okay, so this is my crooked piece of paper. I'm going to, I don't know, we're just gonna stamp, see what happens. Nope, that's terrible. I think I need a bigger block actually, maybe. Let's see, let me try one more time. Let me get my head over it. I think it's not wide enough. Nope. That's a fail. One moment. Let's grab a bigger piece of paper and do this like we mean it. I think actually, and we're going to change the stamp block. So what have you guys heard about the new catalog? What are you excited about? Oh, I need to show you the colors that are retiring. And there's going to be there is a video which we Stampin' Up! And demonstrators, if you follow any besides me, there's a video that walks people through, nailed that one, the new catalog layout. I don't know if you remember once upon a time when you started with Stampin' Up, buying Stampin' Up! Stuff in general, demonstrator or customer, it doesn't matter. The catalog can kind of be a lot to go through, and maybe not quite sure like what kind of goes together. Am I making any of you nervous? I'm just freehanding this. And, oh, I didn't leave enough, but that's okay. So I'm gonna do just a little angle. I really didn't leave enough room. That's okay. Yep. So the new catalog has, it's broken down into some sections where it makes it more manageable to kind of understand what's happening, and things that complement one another, and just where to find things. It's more based around your crafting style and what your preference. So we used to have something called a beginner, casual, and avid. And so it's similar to that, but they kind of have kits, and then they have a casual crafter, and then they have somebody that needs to have all the things. All right, so this is what's happening here. I unclogged my glue in preparation, and then it kind of went a bit crazy. But at least it's unstuck. All right, so we're gonna mount this on this. So let me just pause here for a second. If you were to really maximize this and tilt tip to tip, what I have found when you add this, sometimes people don't like to the eye when it's that cockeyed. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. I can say that, right? Cockeyed? I don't know. So what I have learned from this is that you just want to do it slightly, because then it's the background is still there, but it doesn't kind of throw people off. You know what I mean? Cover is not appealing. It doesn't look like a craft product catalog. Looks like a designer home magazine. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's different for sure, but I think the inside makes up for it. And I don't know about you, but I don't spend a ton of time looking at the front of the catalog. I usually go with what's inside. But when we all saw the outside of the catalog for the first time at Onstage, we all kind of did a once over, like, huh? I like the glossiness of the cover. Gail likes the cover. Yep. Where is it? Let me show you. Whoops. Oh, there goes my paper. Here it is right here. It's kind of dark, but they've got all their things, their dimensionals and their stamping embossed machine. Yeah, it does look kind of different. I wish I could open this and show you all the things. But yeah. Anyways, I saw somebody post on, hang on. I just have to move that paper out of the way. I saw somebody post on social media another company's new catalog. I don't know what it is. It's Bloom, something Bloom. And it's very similar to Stampin' Up's. I don't know what Bloom is. But the comment the person had was, how does Stampin' Up know to be on trend with stuff? So I wonder if the front of our catalog will be kind of more like, it's like more trendy, I guess. I don't know. Okay. So what do you think? How's this coming together? Kathleen likes how the new sweets are presented. I agree. I agree. Yes, the cover has been a hot topic, hasn't it, Kate? That's okay. It's good. It's good to chitty chat about all the things. Okay, this is bugging me. I don't know that I'm going to get away with it, but let's try. Oh yeah. That's good. I feel like it's kind of, I should have made it wider, but that's okay. I'm committed. So that's good. All right, so catalog, what happens with the new catalog? So out with the old, in with the new. So let's talk about what's going out while we're putting gems on here. What are these? These are Tinsel Gems 3-pack. I'm gonna say these are the same as this. I don't actually know, but it looks pretty close. So I'm gonna take my take your pick tool, my putty. So out with the old is the 2022 to 2024 in colors are retiring. And then in the catalog, I hope you know, if you don't, this will be a news flash for you. There are 10% off bundles in the catalog, in every Stampin' Up! Catalog. And when a, excuse me, a new catalog comes around, the 10% off bundles change for the new catalog. Now, if you are a person that is interested in, you know, what's retiring and what's going to be new, sometimes on our retiring list, it says that a 10% off bundle is retiring, but it's not the product itself. Sometimes it is, but not always. And the product itself is staying to be current, so you don't have to rush out and buy it if it's a favorite and you're wanting it. It's just that the 10% off portion is not going to be available anymore, which might also make you want to go and buy it. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? I should put a piece in the middle, but I have like this whole row of things I want to show you, so I'm going to get on with it. But anyways, that's pretty good, hey? Pretty good. So that's the sketch number 3. All right. So let's go with this. All right, so new catalog. What does it mean? Out with the old, in with the new, parties and events. Okay, bye Kathleen, chat later. So 2022 to 2024 in colors are retiring. That's these guys right here. Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, Starry Sky, Sweet Sorbet, and Parakeet Party. What do you guys think of these retiring? I think I'm gonna miss Orchid Oasis the most. What else? 10% off bundles. We just talked about that. There will be some price increase on some essential items from the catalog. So if you want me to send you the list of what that price is, then maybe just drop me a comment. And if this is a replay, then just tag me so that I know that you've left the comment so I can come back to it. And then there's retiring products. So here's a fun fact. In the past, we have posted, and I'm sure lots of people still will, post an Excel spreadsheet or a list of what's all retiring. Not Necessario anymore, because Stampin' Up's new digital storefront, you can go onto the site and it will tell you what's retiring soon. Amazing. So what's in the this annual catalog, and if it's not going to be in this new annual catalog, it's going to say retiring on the Stampin' Up website. It's amazing. It's there now. I was looking at it last night. There's also, if you click on My Canadian Stamper, there's a quick link to the Stampin' Up, to my store too, to check it out. Okay, new in colors. This is the new catalog. 2024 to 2026 in colors. Where's my little in colors? Oh, here they are. That's these ones here. So we went over these at the beginning. So these are the new in colors. Very 80s vibe, pastel-y. I'm not sure, Lori, if this color wheel is going to be available for purchase. I was thinking I would make one in Canva and then see if I can get them printed on demand for people, because we have the hex codes. But anyways, that would be a lot of work to do that, but we'll see. Hopefully Stampin' Up will just let us buy them. All right, just had to take a sip of my smoothie. Okay, that's the new in colors. There are the names. There's going to be new 10% off bundles. I know this is kind of far away for some people. There's a new catalog layout, which is going to, it's going to have a video that goes with it. Let me go this way. I just don't want to show you it all and overwhelm you. New catalog layout. I hope you love it. When I can do the inside of the catalog on the video, I'm 100% going to be doing a video on it. Quick hits you need to know. Grab some essentials before the price goes up in May. QR codes are coming, and so mentioned that before, is just hover your camera from your cell phone over the square, the QR square. Don't take a picture, and then just press the yellow little thing that comes up when you'll see it. And then drop a comment. Also say catalog if you want to receive a paper one in the mail when they come, probably in a couple of weeks. Need to find a way. Oh, Gail, I'm going to come back to your comment there on how to keep track of paper. I can actually show you what I do with my paper to keep it organized. All right, let's talk about events. And then I'm going to show you all the stuff that I got from Onstage. April 6th, Craft and Chat, in-person monthly crafting, 10 o'clock. It's $30. You get 5 projects and $25 in crafting supplies. I think I have 3 spots left. So just put it in the comments if you want to RSVP for that. April 20th will be the Kit Together. It's in person down at the Serious Coffee in View Royal at 10 o'clock. You don't have to RSVP. It doesn't cost anything to come. I have kits available there if you want to join. And then, so we are putting together a May Creative Canadians annual catalog launch party. So more to come. Last year I did a launch party, and it's going to be amazing. And then finally, June 22nd is Creativity Now. And Creativity Now is a Stampin' Up! Hosted virtual event. So if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, here's just for you. There are a ton of other things happening. Some of them I've listed there. Specifically, the Van Isle Craft Day in Nanaimo, you need to RSVP by noon today. So if some of us are going to carpool, we need to talk today, ladies. And if you are not a demonstrator and you want to learn more about being one, you could already get the catalog. On April 1st, you can start ordering. There's just a whole bunch of other perks that go along with that, being a demonstrator. So I'm happy to share that information with you. But that's that. Let's get to our stuff. Okay. Free stuff from Onstage. Leaf Collection. This is a massive stamp. You'll see it in the catalog. It's very reminiscent, wouldn't you say? Maybe I'll go this way. Very reminiscent of the front cover. Okay. And then one box, this was a freebie for Paper Pumpkin subscribers. And then the Baker's Twine I got with this stamp set and dies. Baker's Twine, neutrals. And then I also got a package of all the new in color cardstocks, which is just a hot mess over somewhere else, so I'm not going to show that to you. And then this was Prize Patrol. So on your little tag, when you go to Onstage, you get these on here. So this was my Prize Patrol number. And this was Full of Life 6x6 designer series paper. So I'm just going to flip through. Whoops. Let me do that a bit better. Is that good? Yeah, my Facebook video has gone away. So we got samples on what to do with this paper, like design ideas. And so I have photos of those. So they do crafting with us at Onstage with all the new products. And then the folks who do their presentations, they then take the project samples, that's really pretty, and put them up on those boards. If you watched my live last weekend, those product boards, that's fun. So I took photos of those, of what to do with these. So that was my Prize Patrol. And then, so we also got a new kit. I don't know what this kit's called, but let's see. It's called Hooray for Honeycomb Kit. So let's have a look at this. So it comes with this. I haven't opened it yet, so let's just see what this looks like. Whoops. These are fun. So it's like a honeycomb kind of and that's going to be, oh, it looks like that's a strawberry. Do you see it there? This seems like a fun kit for the kiddos. Simple kit. All right, let's have a look. So you get, yep. Oh, the card bases have they're heat embossed. They have like a shine to them, like clear heat embossed on there. And this rainbow is like that too. That's fun. Okay, so that's the kit. Oh, and it looks like the envelope's already stamped as well. I don't think there's any stamping in this kit. Oh, do you know what they have? Shoot, what's it called? Ephemera packs. So it's like a, you know, the Memories and More kind of packs that you can get. And sometimes they have stickers in there. It's similar to that in that the stamping's already done for you. I can see me doing this kits like this at my, when I do my lives when I'm camping in the summer. There's no ink, there's no stamping. You don't have to worry about bringing something to clean your stamps with and all the rest of it. You know how I stamp with the kids that are camping and whatnot. I've also stamped with kids and colored with kids on the ferry. Just I'm on the ferry and I'm just sitting there coloring, and then this little girl comes over and she's like, "Oh, can I do some coloring?" And I'm like, "Sure." And so I get her set up because I had pre-stamped images. And then another little girl came over and she's like, "Oh, can I do some coloring?" And I was like, "Of course you can." And it was sort of fun. I took a photo. This is a couple years ago, but I took a photo of them, and they were sort of on their knees on the seat and doing their coloring. It was really fun to see. Anyways, I digress. All right. So some of this stuff I'm not going to be able to fit under here, but whoops. Okay, so as Silver Elite, you get some extra perks. So these are my extra perks. What's in this cup? Oh, I packed all this in the hotel room. I forgot I put stuff in here. We'll look at that later. So I got this coffee mug. So that's good. And then this thing, I don't really know what this is, to be honest with you. It goes like this, and these can actually flip. This flips this way, although I don't know why you would do this way, but it does rotate. And so best guess, some people are thinking like a pencil case, and somebody else suggested like a garbage. So this pulls down, like cinches down. So I'm envisioning, I mean, maybe like a garbage, but like look at my tabletop garbage, and I don't want to wreck the inside of this bag, so maybe not a garbage, but to keep your crafty thing. So if it doesn't fit, don't worry, because it extends. Yep, I think this is actually what I'm going to do with this now. So anyways, you put your stuff in there. Always good to have stuff. Anyway, so Silver and Elite and above got that. Now, everybody gets all of these things. So we got, just put this away. We got new pens, and of course they are in the new ink colors. Of course. 31 gifts. Heather, hi Heather. Oh, how are you, Heather? Are you doing good, girl? I hope you are. And I know you got your bag. Tammy had your bag when Tammy and I were flying home from Calgary. So I'm glad you got your stuff. And oh, speaking of which, I already put my backpack downstairs. We got a backpack that a lot of this stuff was in. I already put it downstairs in storage. Anyways, I think that's the one you were talking about. Good, Heather. I'm glad you're good. Okay, so then we got this thing. So you're like, well, what is this? It's like a massive organizer. So you open it up. Sorry, I can't make my camera see. This is where I needed Lance. So you have a pocket. You can put your doodads in here to hold them. And this little pocket for a pen. But what's cool about the inside, I'm going to unload all this stuff first, and then I'm going to show you the inside. So we got this pin, on stage pin to go. Some people put it on their lanyard. Let me show you all the make and takes. Look at this. How stinking adorable is this? Milk it for all it's worth. It's so stinking cute. So with school and stuff, I didn't have time to make swaps and whatnot, but there are very sweet people there who just walk around saying, "Are you swapping?" And I'm like, "No, sorry, I'm not swapping." They're like, "Here, have it anyways," which is really sweet when they do that. Okay, what else is in here? Oh, these pins, which kind of match the shapes that are in some other stuff that I showed you. And then, what else have I got? Let's do the swaps. So as I said, these are, oh, I guess I got these too. I didn't even realize. I got gems, the new in color gems. I wonder where those came from. Okay, well, that's fun. All right, hooray, can't wait to see you. This is adorable. Who did this? Teresa Wearmouth. Where are you, Teresa? I don't know. Oh, Port Tobacco MD. I don't know where MD is. But see, if you want to check her out, there's her QR code. Looks like it's going to Instagram because it's got the Instagram logo on it. Anyways, she's taken the egg and she's not glued down this right here, and she's put a little lens wipe in there, which is adorable. So my cousin Tammy is also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and she bought these were pillow gifts. So she bought scarves, which, as some of you will know, I absolutely love fall. It's my fave. And what she did was that she then proceeded to make designer series paper that matches the scarf. I mean, honestly, Tammy, you're incredible. Yeah, Tammy's my cousin, Heather. So I think she might be my second cousin, actually. So anyways, I won't tell you all about the lineage, but yeah, anyway, so we're related. And this is the card. So these were the pillow gifts. But my point being is that she's incredible because she made the paper match the stinking scarf. And this wasn't the only version. She had all kinds of different scarves, and she made designer series paper that matched them all. Like, honestly, it's incredible. I love it. So then my hotel buddy, Laura Buchler from Inky Fingers Paper Crafts, she made this. Okay, so sorry, Laura, it's been kind of beat up a bit because it was in my suitcase and stuff. And it has all kinds of goodies in it. So we do pillow gifts. Another bonus of rooming with fun people at Onstage. Pillow gifts and swaps. So this is, this gal, Akimi, she does beautiful stuff. So look at this one. We met her, she's in the States on the East Coast, I think. And so why this one is super cool is because it's got like a tissue back here, which is like textured. Can you see that? So I don't know if she stamped and then there's a bit of the tissue just lifting right there. Anyways, it's a different background. I've never seen it before. And she told me what it is, but I have promptly forgotten. Anyways, it's beautiful. This is a fun fold from Laura. Where's my, here. So this one goes like this. So I'm like, it's so cool. I love it. Thinking I knew exactly what design it was. But then when I opened it up, it is not what you think it is. Look at that. It's like a uber cool fun fold. And the other fun fold I was thinking is you have to cut those little strips for the side. Not this one. It's a whole piece back there. Anyway, so thanks to Laura for that one. Just a note, also from Laura. So this is a die. It may or may not be retiring. I don't have them memorized yet. This paper is it staying? I don't know. I shouldn't say because I don't know. This one's Laura too. Yep. So there's that one. And then, what's this one? This is from, Stephanie. She's in Powell River. It's just pretty. It's just clean and pretty. This one, I shouldn't say. I don't know what's retiring and what's not retiring. I'm not going to pretend like I know. There's from Stephanie again. So these are all freebies because people are lovely. I did do a bit of helping, and so they were paying me in swaps, which is it's fun. And so this one's kind of good for, what's the measurements? They're probably 1-inch squares. Oh no, 1 1/4 inch squares to make. And then she's popped this one up. Yep. Now, look at this one. So Bonnie Hastings, Bonnie girl, she had a whole, so Bonnie's in Duncan. Bonnie and I sat on the plane with Barb Trips on the way home. And Bonnie, like, you're incredible. Look at this. And she made a ton of these for pillow gifts. Look at this. It's a calendar. So it goes like this. So it sits like this if it's on the table. And then this is your calendar. Like, honestly, how much work, girl, did you put into this? I feel so lucky. And it's super fun. Oh, see, there's one time. We're not doing it for this video though. Super fun on the last live. Okay, then Laura and I went to a dinner, a massive dinner that Stephanie had organized. And there was a goodie bag, which I've gotten rid of the paper bag, but this is what was in it. So St. Patrick's Day was just happened. And then this is a after party on stage 2024. So Stephanie made, this is a temporary tattoo, which is why it's backwards here. Crafty for life. Anyway, she's the crafty medic. There's her information there. She's got a great website. This is a Texas Chew, which that's cardstock, probably the state of Texas under there. This is a pen. Who's this one from? Karen Brine. It's a cactus pen and the cactus little sticker and some treats. And then this one is a cactus keychain. And then there's this one. Now I haven't opened this. What's this? Let's Celebrate on Stage Houston, Barb Smith. Thanks, Barb. Does this open? No. This just, what happens here? Do I pull this off? No, that's committed. I think I just pull on this. What do I do, Barb? Oh yeah, there we go. Just pops right out. Oh, she's got a little bit of tear and tape on, or not tear and tape, double-sided tape. And then it, whoops, sticks again. That's fun. That's legit a seashell. Wow. Okay, so now back to this container. So inside where I had all this stuff are these things. So I think this pops out. I mean, oh yeah, it does. This whole thing, it's a really hard plastic. I'm not going to pop it out. You can just believe me. And then it's got all these things. So I moved mine so that I could fit stuff in to optimize space in my luggage. Oh, and so you can make little compartments based on what it is that you need to store. And all of these come out. Or you can just take them all out and have one big open space like that. And then this piece comes out and you don't even have to have that in there if you don't want. Anyway, so that's cool. Got that. Oh, and there was this. We always get a notebook. Uh-oh, it's got a little bit of, yeah. So this is a notebook. We did some breakout sessions. I did take notes. There we go. We took some notes. So I think this is broken down so you can do tasks, but then you can also do something and then tasks. I was kind of hoping for a bit of like a area to do card designs, but anyways, it's good. So I think that's it. This was a long, oh my gosh, I'm almost at an hour. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. Oh, I was just about to flip through there. Not allowed, sorry. So lots, we went over lots, and I don't know where my sheet of paper, oh, here it is. So here's all the things. If you want to do a screen grab or pause so you can see. New annual catalog, what's going that you need to be aware of, what's new and you need to be aware of, some quick hits, and drop a comment if you want a paper catalog, and then events. So let me know if you're interested in the craft and chat or the kit together. Early May, we're just trying to sort out a date and a venue, and then we'll do a Facebook launch, like Facebook party, Facebook event, and I'll put it in newsletter so you'll get to hear all about everything that's included to RSVP for that. And then later in June, we'll have another event. And then of course, if you want to be a demonstrator or learn more about it and then participate in even more stuff, all optional of course, then you can let me know about that. So there's a lot going on. Take your time when you get your catalog, digest, and just soak it all in. I hope that you're happy with the inside of this catalog and everything that Stampin' Up! Has improved, in my opinion. Don't be turned off by the cover alone. It's pretty amazing inside. Thanks for hanging in with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the things, and we will talk with you during the week and have an amazing weekend. Bye for now.